Hey yo, what's up everybody? Middle of the afternoon in Quincy. I've had an eventful morning and I didn't have a chance to actually pull out the camera and do my morning vlog. A lot going on, a lot of good stuff actually. Just a lot of like misdirections too, and a lot of drama online. A lot of people spouting off about my content and the content of my content and the worldview that it represents. Well, so be it. You win some, you lose some. You can't lose them all, Because that old story, was it Abraham Lincoln and Pollyanna says, if you look for the bad in people expecting to find it, you won't be disappointed. So if you're watching my stuff to dig up trash and try to strain at a gnat and swallow a camel, you're missing the whole point, Like Jesus said, you diligently search the scriptures thinking that in them you may have life, but you refuse to come to me and I would give you life. So these lessons and these talks, these are my gift. This is the product of 50 years of living on this planet and applying my heart to wisdom. Now, you may not see it that way. You have a different viewpoint and you have a different understanding of things. And you have to ask yourself, where does my viewpoint, where does my understanding come from? And who is influencing my thoughts? Where do my thoughts come from? Where do your thoughts come from? Where do you... it's become to my attention, by the way, that most of the views I get are from law enforcement and people who can't stand me, and my own children who don't like me. The more views, the closer I get to monetization. No such thing as bad publicity, right? I got a friend telling me that I've dry docked some friends. Or narked out dove or whatever. Oops, excuse me. Not do that, please. Spilling my drink. It's not even alcohol. I'm back on shopping cart duty, by the way. So, there's food from the food bank. I got 5 sleeping bags in here. A bike, garbage, and recycling. That's not important. I had to get it across town, so there I am across town. Waiting for a friend to pick me up. Must be probation. Dove had other things to do. She dropped me off at the laundromat with all my stuff, thankfully. Thank you, Dove. Am I not supposed to say your name on my channel at all? Or give you thanks at all? Am I just supposed to, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to talk about? It's my channel. I'm going to talk about my friends. I'm going to describe what's going on. These are patterns. Okay. These are things that impact me, things that mean something to me. What else am I going to talk about? I really don't understand. I got a good friend of mine, can't name names, who took it upon himself to try to correct me on my dry doxing, or what's that? Dry narking. Never heard that term before. I thought if it's your life, you can talk about your life. I'm decided to make this public. I decided that what I'm saying has value. I decided that this is important to share. I've decided that, I realize, fully within my deepest, inmost being that there is nothing hidden that will not be revealed. So I might as well be as open and forthcoming and upright and out there as possible. Speak my mind and share my point of view. The people I interact with, the people that end up on these videos, people that I discuss in these videos, the stories that I tell, the histories that I recount, the way I feel about certain behaviors in my life, in my past, the way I feel about the treatment for my children, the way I feel about what went down with my first wife, and since I'm in Quincy, that does dredge up a lot of that muck and murk, and whatever, the murky bullshit, dredging up the cesspool of history. So that's going to be a little painful, obviously. And people are going to disagree with me, obviously. That's on you, man. None of my business. Hey, none of your business. If somebody keeps commenting my shit, goes by none of your business. Keeps telling me to leave Quincy as if I care what you think. As if that has anything to do with anything. I found these are good. These are from the food bank. Tapachi. Pineapple spice. Ooh, that's really tasty. I think I got 3 of them. So that's good. non-alcoholic, but brewed. We like brewed stuff. Real sugar, carbonated water, tepache. Oh, well, yeah. What has it? No, that's not good. Erythritol, which is a sugar alcohol, I think. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, I have too much good stuff. I have too much to carry on my back. I also have a backpack at the gym, hanging out, and I think I'm gonna make my way to Gansner Park today, and build, maybe go play some cornhole and find a stash spot in the trees. I'm not gonna sleep there, but I need a place to put my things, and then I could take the cart back to Save More, which is way across town. So I've been on foot all day. Been out and about. I got up early. Got up like 6:30 this morning. 6:22 actually, I remember. And it took me about 20 minutes to clean up my spot, pack up my bags, and vamoose from the environs without raising any alarm bells or getting on anyone's radar. I walk across the street. I don't like all this noise. Here we go. Topics. I like this big open lawn out here. Green grass of home. So, what's it called? The fictional librarian, Teresa Nicole, H's in both names, my oldest daughter, the fruit of my loins, a product of my progeny, product of my DNA. Just she doesn't want anything to do with what I got going on. Well, this is my channel. You don't have to watch or comment. You can just mind your own business. You made your choice years ago about me. You couldn't be more wrong, but that's on you. I can't correct you. I hold no keys to your locks. I've been here 7 months, never once even tried to find your house. I was told 2 different places that you work, the library and the Alliance for Workforce Development. And I went by both those places, and you weren't at the library, and the Alliance was never open. So, I didn't hound you or pursue you or do anything to upset your little system you got going on. So, you made your choice about me years ago when you said I bring chaos. Chaos. I could bring chaos, but I bring order. So, I don't even ride. I'm just standing there. So, yeah. Well, I've been trespassed from the co-op because when the Officer White and the other guy and the other guy and the other guy, 3 different agencies came to confront me here and wrote me 4 different citations for existing in the woods. They say I dragged a log across the road, and so that's a $400 ticket. They say I had a fire during fire restrictions. I didn't know. They say I had all the things I did, or I left litter out there. I didn't pick it up quick enough. So just line them up. And I, spoke my mind. I didn't yell. I just said they were stupid fucks. Called them out. You can watch that stuff. It's on my back channel. One of my most watched videos. In fact, it's my most viewed long form video that I didn't promote through what do they call it? SEO, search engine optimization promoter. I got over 600 views on that interaction, which I'm actually quite proud about how I handled myself in the situation. I'm proud of how I'm able to use my words to defend my space and defend my rights as an American citizen and as a free soul on this planet. No shame in my game. He gives me the words to speak. All you all. By the way, there's some new kid commenting on my shit. Cameron Scully. I looked you up, buddy. Hey, you're out of your league. Just mind your own business. Go back to singing shitty national anthems, man. The men are working. So you say I don't fit in Quincy. Oh my God. Yeah, I came here at 18 on my own and graduated with highest honors from the local college. Was the star student of John Gallagher, who recently passed. His favorite student, and a certificate of excellence in the degree. I was a teacher's aide for backpacking and survival. Cake topper. When I got married in 96, worked at the mill, worked at Safeway, worked for the Forest Service. Where else have I worked? I think I worked everywhere in this town. just about. Had my own business, had my own recycling business, had my own firewood business, had my own bike shop. Yeah, but I don't belong here. And you have the right to say that, because why? It's interesting. This town seems to grow the most judgmental little pricks. Little fucking worthless pricks. They all go to the Christian school. They all got the attitude in their head that they're better than everybody else. It's aggravating. I don't even know where you find these people. Well, you raise them here, so. You probably know my kids. You can just shut up. I don't like you. That's neither here nor there. What was I talking about? Oh, we're at 10 minutes. I'm just enjoying my day. We've got some sunshine. I've pushed a cart all the way across town. I'm going to the hub where I can recharge my things, use the restroom. Oh, I got a day pass at the gym. I'm going to go there. I can shower there. So just kind of hanging out. This is the hard work. This is the hard work of the kingdom. There's no wasted motion, no wasted effort. We move from the center here. This is the Tao. The soul at contention with itself will never find peace in this world. So if you're at contention with yourself, your own spirit, and you are being aggravated and drawn in too many directions and made to rush and hurry and go do this and that and the other for somebody else, you'll never find peace in this world. So, hey, I'm sorry. I can't fix that for you. I can give you an example of how to navigate life and how to perambulate, how to gallivant or lollygag around or saunter around life in the Tao. This is how you do it. Chilling, enjoying the soda, letting it digest, getting enough motion every day. Enough calories, enough protein, enough interaction with my friends, enough community involvement, enough doing what's meaningful to me, enough repairing bicycles, enough finding things, enough cleaning things, enough, but I got thousands of dollars of gear in that cart right there. It doesn't look like it because I put my cheapest sleeping bag on top. Gotta throw people off a little bit. Scripture says that to the pure, all things are pure. But to those who defy all unbelieving, nothing is pure. And he says to the shrewd, he shows himself shrewd. What does that mean exactly? Well, if you chime back at me with your little opinions that are coming from left field and they're all based in your self-righteous bullshit, I'm going to tell you what's what. This Cameron, this none of your business. I don't like you people. That's my right. It means nothing. What are you going to do? You're going to come, what? Beat me with clubs? Light your torches and gather your pitchforks and run me out of town? Good luck. Good luck. Remember when King David was running from Saul, right? For a long time, because Saul was jealous. And Saul would send raiding armies, a whole bunch of people, his troops, to go get David. What would happen when they got near David? Every time, they'd start prophesying. And they'd get in the Spirit of God to fall upon them. And David was protected. I'm also protected in the same exact way. So you may think I'm just making that up. You may think I'm just delusional. These are my delusions. Well, I guess my only crime is being honest. I'm telling you what's what. These are not delusions. These are settled knowledge and understanding of who I am and the role I play in this unfolding drama. It's a very important role, and the world will know soon enough. I'm doing this video in the interest of keeping my channel active every day. I wasn't able to do a video this morning. Now I'm enjoying my afternoon, enjoying a beverage, enjoying a nice little casual chat. So it's not complicated. It's not rocket science. You can actually enjoy your life. It's not a crime. You can just kind of walk around, find people to talk to, find ways you can help them, find ways they can help you. Put yourself out there. Get to know people. Get to know your neighbors. Take a walk. Talk to your friends. Make new friends. It's not complicated. When you drive around in a cage and go to a tomb, you're not going to meet people. You're not going to be available. That does not create community. That's the opposite of community. We talked about this before. I know it looks like I just kind of saunter around, which is true, actually. But I also am available to my friends Robert, to my friend Ray, to everyone who's out and about, Dove included. Apparently, I misspoke about the trailer. I misunderstood the situation. I put her at risk. I had no intention of doing so. I was just giving a praise report about how I was thankful for her help in my life and putting me up for a minute. What's up, Obi? Obi! What's up, boss? Good to see you. How's work?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, it's been good.
Hell yeah. I got my cart right here, so. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's Obi. It's a good friend, Obi. Hey. What do I need a place to store a few things. Would be helpful. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna find a spot. I'm doing good. I got 3 bikes now. I got 3 bikes now. Yeah, hell yeah. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
I got you. All right. Have a good one. That's Obadiah, good friend. He was the one that sold me the phone, the first phone I got for $10, but I still have in my pocket. I use it as a flashlight and as a backup to my backup. It's a very aggravating phone to use because it doesn't work very well. So, love that guy. But that's what's up. You can see, I talked about community and being available to my friends, and I was trying to think of another friend that I'm available to, and in rolls Obi. I love Obi. Good dude. He rides a bike around, an electric bike, with a weed whacker, and he goes yard to yard. So I'm paying attention. I'm learning. I'll be there next year at some point. It's all good. I'm off to push this back to, well, someplace I can store my things. Picking up trash as I go. You're welcome, Quincy. I don't need to do that. It's just the right thing to do. So that's what's up. Love you guys. We'll talk to you soon. God bless America, y'all. Over and out.